Hi everyone, Sandra from ForYourChi.com here. We're here today with your weekly tarot and oracle card reading with me, March 1st through the 7th of 2021. Thank you all for being here so much. If you have not looked at the video collective reading from last week, please watch it. I'm telling all of you how I've got something major going on in my fourth house. I'm not going to be able to do your monthly forecasts. I'm so sorry for March or April. I'm going to try to get them in May, but I just don't know how long this new thing is going to take me to accomplish. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And when I come back, I'm going to come back with a vengeance because I'm getting all of these ideas of what things that I need to be doing with this channel and starting a Patreon and all kinds of different things that I'm so anxious to start, but I've got to finish what I need to in my fourth house because Saturn is in there. And by the way, if you haven't looked up where Saturn is in your chart, please do that. You can get on top of the changes that are going to happen or about to happen so that you don't get surprised with something. I've known that this change has been coming for quite some time, but it's just all about the timing of when it needs to happen. Now, the other thing that I want to announce, generally speaking, is this. I see a stock market problem coming. The timing is, from what I can tell, April, May, possibly into June, but it's looking more like closer to April, honestly. So I pulled the exact same card that I pulled for April of last year. And does everyone remember what happened April of last year, March and April of last year? Stock market, major problems. It bounced back so that we did not have a long-term effect, and it's possible that it could bounce back this time too because of all the artificial money that's being propped up by our governments and by the whole system. I would definitely, if I were you, and I personally am out of the major stock market stuff right now. I have some in precious metals right now, but as it gets closer to the month of April, I will be withdrawing that. I will also be selling off my cryptos at that time because if you look at what crypto did as a whole last March and April, it tanked along with everything else. But there's ways to make money when the stock market is tanking, let's face it. And so anyway, that is what I see. I wanted to make that announcement so that all of you were not surprised if that happens. I do want to announce another winner. I said I would announce a winner once a week now since I'm unable to do the monthly forecast for the zodiac, and that is Emily Surchia. If your YouTube name is Emily Surchia, please send me an email at foryourchi@gmail.com, FORYOURCHI@gmail.com, and tell me that you are my winner. You have 7 days from today to claim your prize, so that will be March 6th. I will need to hear from you, Emily. Let's get to your weekly reading and see what's happening here. First, house, crown chakra. So this card says that you are being given guidance from your guides, your angels, your higher self that's coming in the form of thoughts. Reddit calls them shower thoughts, right? Because they happen a lot in the shower. And these are ideas, inspiration, guidance messages that drop into your head as if it's magical and they came out of nowhere and you're like, whoa, where did that come from? But that actually came from your own guides, your angels. Okay, so pay attention. This is also about making a decision. So feeling stuck or indecisive, this card says it's time to make a decision. Now, that does not mean that you all of a sudden turn a corner Monday, Tuesday and decide to make a major decision about a major life change. I feel like this is more you sitting down and doing the pros and cons and that kind of thing to lead up to this decision at some point this week, maybe even next month. But, you know, it's not about being stuck in the point of not making any progress towards this decision whatsoever. I feel like some progress needs to be made, And I'm telling you not to make any harsh or rash decisions because of this card that we pulled midweek. Midweek card, as you know, I call this card the card of the harsh life lesson. We don't need a harsh life lesson. Another one, right? We really don't. We can avoid this. So I feel like, put off any major decisions if you can, if it's possible, midweek. And the reason you're putting it off and you're not saying yes to this, or you're not saying yes to this person, is because this situation is not for you. You have this message of set your sights higher. If you are single and dating someone, or you are single and you have multiple opportunities of a person to go out with, dates to choose, you're not picking the appropriate person for you, so you do not want to learn a harsh life lesson there, right? That is the harshest life lesson that I could possibly think of right now, if you're single and dating. Now, okay, so we did pull the teacher card for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is the teacher. Now, what I find that's very funny, ironic about this message is, why did we get the lesson first and then the teacher? Why didn't we get the teacher and then the lesson? It could be that the contrast comes up midweek to make us realize that we need to seek out a teacher or a mentor in this regard to help us learn the acquired information or knowledge that brings us to this higher standard that we need to have, where there needs to be this aha moment of something that we don't currently have, that this teacher, mentor, or let's face it, right? As I say in these videos and I say to my clients, I just got done reading for 5 people, by the way, and so this message comes up all the time now, is that the universe is your teacher, right? The universe, this world that we live in, is teaching us all kinds of things that we really never even thought about before. And these new circumstances are making us learn a new way of doing things, a new way of going about our lives. The good news here is that we have the alchemy to make this happen. This is the magic in your life. This is your power. This is taking your power back. This card says you have the Midas touch right now. Every project that you begin turns to gold. I feel like you're in the right place at the right time. You're also asking the right questions. Please continue to do that. Please continue to seek higher answers from your higher self, and put you in the right place at the right time so that you can be where you are supposed to be to receive all the information that you need. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I have a small amount of time to take this week for a private reading. So if you're interested in a private reading, please reach out to me and I will book you as soon as possible. Many blessings to all of you.